Raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the evidence you're about to present in the matter and hearing should be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Your Honor, are you judging me? And no law is above God's law. So I cannot honor any of your laws. It supersedes every single law that you guys have given me. I am friends with the IRS.
One, if you guys enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Anyway, let's get into it. Today's court hearing is absolutely wild. The girl you see in the top left has been dragged into court for failing to pay $2,000 in fees. And her defense? She claims she's not a citizen and that God's law stand above everyone else's. Even though she's been caught shoplifting and doing all sorts of nonsense, she's acting like she's untouchable. The judge here has this calm, no-nonsense attitude that makes it hilarious to watch him react to her delusional rambling. By the end, she gets a fair but firm sentence, one she honestly deserves. Big shout out to court nerds for this clip. Let's jump in and see how this courtroom chaos unfolds as both the attorney and the judge shut her down one by one.
We're asking that Ms. Lott is incarcerated until the $2,755.40 is paid, Your Honor. And Your Honor, I am asking for attorney fees for today. Your Honor, and even me having to file this motion and continue to, I guess, seek attorney fees from Ms. Lott, Your Honor.
What are you asking for today?
Your Honor, for today, Your Honor, I'm asking for $1,500, Your Honor. And I can provide my affidavit to the court, Your Honor. We had to communicate with the court, Your Honor. I've been practicing law since 2008, Your Honor. I've been in good standing since that time. Your Honor, I charge my client a flat fee of the $1,500 just to try to see, just so we can file this motion for incarceration.
All right, Ms. Lott, raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the evidence you're about to present in the matter and hearing should be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Your Honor, are you judging me?
If you want to call it that, but I assume you want to testify on your own behalf.
Yes, I do. And if the attorney is not going to be sworn in, that is a conflict of interest. And I have filed motions. I filed a quo warranto because I have searched for law licenses and I have not found any. There's been no true judges since 1789. And the United States filed a Chapter 11 in 1933, which lost their sovereignty as a government. So I can't even be heard here. I have asked the court to provide me documentation stating that this is an Article 3 court. I have not gotten anything back from the judge with any type of documentation from the Attorney General, from the Secretary of State. You guys have not had permission to try me, and no law is above God's law. So I cannot honor any of your laws. It supersedes every single law that you guys have given me. I have tried to settle this in court. I have filed a fiduciary relationship, 56. I am friends with the IRS. I have attempted to settle with a $20 money order because there is no money with the court, and everything was sent back. So rejection of payment is payment, Your Honor. And my religion strongly prohibits any satanic laws or rituals, and I cannot serve two masters. So either I don't even know what to do here in this matter, because I have asked to be tried in an Article 3 court. This is not a court of equity. God's law trumps all laws made by man. God also says no man should be judged, or you will be judged. This is my religion. I have not broken any of God's laws. I have not committed any crimes. I have not harmed my offspring. I am the first lien holder on my child's estate. So there is nothing that I can do for Miss LaFleur, and I will not be paying it because my God told me not to. He gave me the instructions on what to do, and you guys refused it. You guys refused my quo warranto because it wasn't written in the way that you accepted, but I am not under your laws. I am friends with the IRS. I have sent out my documentation. I have my own contract with myself. I don't have a contract with you guys. I have not signed anything, and I am not a 14th Amendment corporate war citizen. I am a natural person. That is what I have to say.
You have any questions for Ms. Lott, Ms. St. Fleur?
Yes, Ms. Lott, were you present in court for the petition for legitimation with Tariq Crump?
Ms. LaFleur, can you provide me your?
It's St. Fleur. It's St. Fleur. It's not LaFleur. If we're gonna quote all of these articles, make sure you get my name right. It's St. Fleur.
Like Florida.
It's St. Florida. Well, just were you in court? I mean, I'm not sure if any of the articles could tell me, but were you in court?
Questions. I have no further answers for any of your questions. I said what I said. This law does not trump God's law. I'm under God's law, and that's it.
Well,
2. She just said an entire paragraph of nothing. Seriously, I don't know how the judge managed to keep a straight face. Maybe he's seen it all before, or maybe he's just tuning her out. But this girl is completely out of touch with reality. Sure, I get that some people don't like being controlled by the government. That's one thing. But when you break the law, steal, refuse to pay your fines, and then hide behind God's law, that's a whole different level of delusion. If she were innocent or being framed, maybe her sovereign argument would make sense. But in this case, she's clearly guilty. You can see right through her act. I can't even tell if she's pretending to be crazy or if she actually is. Honestly, she should be evaluated because her mindset is beyond reason. And the judge staying quiet through all this? That's comedic gold. This is exactly what's wrong with people nowadays. The victim mentality, the denial of responsibility, the constant blame game. Sometimes you just need to own your mistakes and face the consequences. Anyway, let's dive into the second half where the judge finally puts an end to her nonsense.
and you had 10 days to pay this $2,755.40. Do you have any proof that any payment was made?
I have the proof here, and this was sent back to me. This is the money order that I sent to the court.
That's
Your
that
law-
$20 thing you said?
Yes, it is. That is the settlement that is written in your laws. I did send the thing. They sent it back, and refusal of payment is payment. So I will handle it with the IRS from here.
Well, $20 doesn't equal $2,755.40.
Or any court fees cannot supersede to $20, and that is what I paid as a natural person. I don't know about any U.S. citizen. I'm not a U.S. citizen. I'm a natural person and a private American. I've not committed any crimes under God's law. I have not stolen. I have not bear false witnesses. I have not killed anyone. I have not dishonored my mother and my father, and I have not put any man before God, and I will not put any of you guys before God either.
Fine. All right, Ms. Lott, I'm going to find you in contempt of court for failure to pay the $2,755.40, order you incarcerated, that is jailed, until you've paid the money.
I will be taking it up with the IRS, and I will be filing liens because you guys do not have liens over myself, my estate, or my child. So
You'll take it up with the sheriff first.
I will not, because the sheriff does not have any jurisdiction.
Turn yourself in, or the sheriff will come out and arrest you.
Jurisdiction over me, and the sheriff does not have any jurisdiction over
That's
me.
fine. Once you're released, I'll give you 90 days to pay an additional $1,500 for attorney's fees incurred by the plaintiff for today's proceeding. And I'll ask Ms. St. Fleur to submit the order.
Will do, Your Honor.
And include in that, the sheriff will notify the court when Ms. Lott has been arrested.
Can you guys provide me with evidence that you are Article 3 court and not a military court?
And we'll send you a copy of the order.
I genuinely can't understand what she thought was going to happen here. Did she really believe she could act insane and the judge would just let her walk free? It's textbook delusion. She ended up getting 6 months in jail for refusing to pay $2,000 in court fees tied to her shoplifting case. And honestly, that's fair. This is what happens when arrogance meets denial. She played the victim card, tried to manipulate the system, and it completely backfired. The judge handled it like an absolute professional. Calm, collected, and completely unbothered. He didn't feed into her drama. He just waited, listened, and dropped the hammer when the time came. More people need to be like that, less emotional, more grounded in facts. This girl could have easily avoided jail if she had just taken responsibility and paid the fine. But her ego got the best of her. People like this always think they're above everyone else. And sometimes a reality check behind bars is the only way to bring them back down to earth. Moral of the story? If you stay out of trouble, you won't have to pretend to be crazy to escape it. Own your actions, face your consequences, and stop playing the victim. Anyway, that's my breakdown. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care.